Hey, this is Mark Watson here live at Capital One. I was going to call it the MCI Center at first for Georgetown and Coppin State. Coppin State comes in here at 1-10. Their only win coming against UNBC. Georgetown comes in to this one at what's their record? 5-4. Sorry about that. I kept seeing 4-0, which is the series record between the two. Georgetown's currently on a 2-game losing streak, having lost to TCU and Syracuse in their last two. Syracuse was a particularly taxing loss simply because, unlike the TCU game, the Syracuse game, Georgetown was completely outplayed. So when you're playing against a team that's 1-10, what are the goals tonight? Well, one of the obvious goals is to win, but beyond winning, it should be a game where everybody plays, so to speak. You should not have your main guys playing 30 minutes, 32 minutes, 34 minutes. This should be one of those high 20-minute games for the Dontrez Styles, for the Jaden Ep. And you're going to want guys like Styles to kind of get back into a rhythm. You're going to see if Cook can dominate again. And then you're going to look to see, can you get Drew Fielder some good minutes and some confidence? Can you get Bowen Brumbaugh some good minutes and some confidence? Can you get Masood hit a few shots so he knows that he's truly back in rhythm? That's what this type of game is for. Wayne Bristol and J.E. to get more time than what they've been getting, more shots than what they've been getting. It's one of these games that you don't want to say it's a scrimmage, you don't want to say it's a practice, but like I said, it should be a get-right game for Georgetown. So I watched Coppin State in their last game. It was against George Washington this past weekend. It was on Saturday. In fact, I left here to go and do the GW Coppin State game. There is nothing that Coppin State has over there that's going to resemble last year's game where it took Georgetown overtime to beat Coppin State, which was just another example of where this program was at and where it is now. So, again, I wish I could give you some sort of big keys to victory, but really for Georgetown, it is as simple as get your guys in rhythm after two tough losses. Get some guys that don't play as much more minutes. Like, take Drew Fielder, for example. He was getting a lot of minutes at the very beginning. Now he comes off the bench. He gets, under 15 minutes a game. So have this be a game where he gets 20 minutes, where he gets a lot of shots, where he gets a lot of touches, those type things. Wayne Bristol, be sure he does get into some sort of groove because, somewhere down the line, we're going to need him. I already talked about Brumbaugh. Get him making shots, getting downhill, have him being aggressive, those type of things. So that's what this type of game is for, as Georgetown has Coppin State tonight before they hit the road against Notre Dame, Butler, and Marquette, where we'll be having a different conversation in their pregame. But again, Georgetown, Coppin State, late tip, 8:30 on FS1. This is Mark Watson from NTC Media.